I'm Sid McGinley, and I'm a resident artist here at Peninsula Gallery. Pastel is a very forgiving medium. You can brush it out with a stiff brush and renew the area, or you can use a heavy pastel with lots of pumice in it to attract more pastel and hold it. Pastel is a long-lasting medium, much like oil, as long as it's done on an archival surface and kept out of direct sunlight. I'm constantly looking for the freshness and the energy that comes forth with pastels. I think that's one of the reasons why I've chosen pastels, is they combine both drawing and painting, and I love drawing. I feel that that is probably what I enjoy most about my art, is the drawing and making marks. I begin by choosing a photograph that I have taken from the photo shoot that I've accomplished with a model, and we take perhaps 20 shots and end up with perhaps 10 that can be used. And from there I begin a process of deciding which of those would give us a good composition. The next step is to have quite a few thumbnail sketches, which would involve color and also value. And from there I would investigate the dominant forms, the arabesques, the circles, the diagonals that are present, and embellish those. That all would be transposed onto the surface of the painting. The figures have always been of interest to me. When I first began drawing and painting, I thought I would start with the Sistine ceiling with the Sibyls. I would choose one Sibyl and from there change it from being very realistic and representative of that Sibyl to ending up with more of an abstract drawing and painting. I learned doing this also that there were certain forms that had to be expressed to get through a feeling and the energy of that figure painting. Positioning the head in different aspects is a part of the mystery of the female figure. It gives you pause to look more closely as the viewer and imagine what she might be thinking, what her day has been like, what tomorrow will be like. I'm hoping that each figure, when it's done, will hold that intrigue indefinitely and be a long-lasting look that you want to investigate. I studied in the beginning with the Barnstone Studios in Pennsylvania, and he felt very strongly about the traditions of art. We started out with learning the compositional aspects of putting a painting together and showing unity. The first thing we did was learn about the golden section rectangle, along with the Fletcher color system, which allows for a 10 or 20% key color, which is surrounded by the split complements. In other words, the colors that would be almost opposite on the color wheel. And we see that a lot in Cézanne. His orange is often surrounded by cooler colors, so the orange will sing and be the only one on the stage. The reason why you would use the golden section rectangle, and why it has been used since the time of Pythagoras, is because it gives you unity, and every rectangle within the painting is the same rectangle as the rectangle you began with. So there is definitely a unity, and connecting the unity would be some structural grids underneath it. And in fact, there are 4 eyes, 4 right angles in each painting. And when you're constructing the grid, this is a good place to put the eye of a figure or the barn in a landscape, because the eye just naturally wants to go to this area in a rectangle. I like very much to have a tradition and feel that I am part of the history that we've gained in all of these years. I think that having a set of rules, a way to begin a process, is the first step in having a successful painting.